View a hot, glistening meal and your salivary glands activate. Your brain is undergoing an involuntary physiological response. Reach out for a bite, and you would break your teeth. Every golden crust and glossy detail is meticulously crafted from polyvinyl chloride and silicone. This global industry produces highly specialized, engineered tools utilized across distinct commercial, scientific, and cultural disciplines. These plastic replicas offer a permanence that stands against the fragile biological reality of actual food, which begins to rot the moment it is harvested. A meal is a fleeting art form. A chef may spend hours on a dish that vanishes the moment it is consumed. Humanity's millennia-long investment in creating inedible food is a targeted effort to control, commodify, and preserve our most ephemeral experience. The first pillar of this craft is preservation. In ancient Egypt, the replication of food was a matter of eternal survival. Because physical bread and beer were too prone to decay for the afterlife, Egyptians used carved wood and clay. They believed these models would magically animate, ensuring the deceased never suffered from hunger. This desire for permanence evolved into a scientific tool during the Victorian era. This diagram shows the two-part plaster molding process used to document botanical specimens with absolute anatomical accuracy. These exact same wax casting methods were also utilized for mourning rituals. Flawless wax fruit, kept under glass domes, served as a poignant symbol of a memory frozen in time, while the living world continued to age. By utilizing durable materials like wood and wax, both the Egyptians and the Victorians solved the same problem. They arrested the inevitable rotting of a meal to serve a higher spiritual or emotional purpose. In 1920s Japan, the motivation for fake food shifted toward communication. Rapid urbanization brought a massive influx of rural workers into cities, where the menus featured unfamiliar, imported dishes. A logistical crisis accelerated this change. Following the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923, department store restaurants needed to feed masses of displaced people quickly. Artisan Takizo Iwasaki's wax models, known as Sampuru, bridged the language gap. These three-dimensional samples allowed diners to see exactly what they were ordering, regardless of their dialect or literacy level. This chart delineates why 3D replicas are superior to 2D photographs. A physical model allows a customer to intuitively grasp volume and ingredient ratios, setting a clear expectation of value before they enter the restaurant. By reducing the cognitive load of ordering a meal, the Japanese replica industry transformed a disaster relief tactic into an optimized system for driving hospitality sales. The final pillar, manipulation, moves beyond honest communication and into deliberate psychological deception. Cognitive researchers call this visual hunger. This diagram shows how the visual cortex processes textures and cross-references them with caloric density, triggering the salivary glands before a single bite is taken. In nature, a glossy surface indicates hydration and the presence of fats, energy-dense traits that humans are hardwired to prioritize. Commercial artisans hack this biological loop by airbrushing clear silicone topcoats over plastic food, simulating a permanent wetness that signals freshness to the brain. Advertising stylists use aggressive methods to survive hot studio lighting. This comparison shows real syrup replaced with motor oil to prevent absorption, and cardboard spacers hiding between pancakes for artificial height. To keep cereal from becoming soggy, stylists replace milk with thick white school glue, ensuring flakes stay perfectly positioned. These stylists do not recreate reality. They hyper-saturate colors to create a supernormal stimulus that is designed to look more appealing than natural ingredients. Modern food styling weaponizes visual cues to bypass logical reasoning, triggering a physiological craving for objects that are inherently toxic. Physical replicas are currently facing a major technological shift. Digital photogrammetry can now generate 3D models without the need for a physical mold. This interface shows how augmented reality applications are superimposing data nodes over the physical world, providing calorie counts and ingredient sourcing information through a smartphone screen. These platforms move the display case into the digital ether. A diner can now project a virtual hamburger onto their table to inspect its portion size before ever speaking to a waiter. Even as the materials transition from plastic to pixels, the objective remains the same: reducing friction and setting idealized visual expectations. In a world dominated by digital screens, the physical, hand-painted replica still commands massive cultural fascination. Humans are drawn to the cognitive dissonance of trompe l'oeil. We find delight in the moment our primal biology tells us a dish is delicious, while our logic knows it is industrial plastic. This fascination mirrors our desire to arrest decay and capture culinary perfection. A perfect plastic strawberry never bruises. A resin ramen bowl never grows cold. Artificial food is a masterclass in psychological manipulation. Humanity perfected these inedible meals to execute a deception designed entirely to captivate the mind.